So, welcome back to day 18, guys. Um, of Dark Dreamworks, dropping down to rank 2. Um People are still a town ahead, and people are spending some gold on this server. But otherwise, I must say we're looking pretty right now. Got what we can of the Oasis, getting those death towns ready. Been prepping them, so now granary capacity is up. We're going to be able to set out a lot of trade routes, and I'm going to be doing that now and try and get that stuff going. Um, I am currently just gonna be prepping the capital for now, and we're gonna be doing some other good stuff that I hope people can learn a little bit from. I don't regularly do 19s, so it might be a little rusty, but we're also gonna calculate a bit on what is possible for us to do. Um, let's just hang on again a second here. Uh, just see if we can get some people in here, hang out a little bit. I kind of messed up the first start of the stream, so I had to fix some stuff, and but now I'm good to go. Got some food and ready to grind. Let's just see what's going on here. Nothing extravagant. Spawn is just minding its own business. So we will just be fixing everything here. Let's see, these are the primaries, then that's 1.2 million. That's pretty much 2 hours. This is perfect, guys. Like, I'm not gonna overdo these trade routes. This is fine. Everything else can just be running on its own production and own capacity. And then we just, every 2 hours, we just fix these. We have the online time for that. So I'm not gonna overdo it right now. We're only around 600k. We're gonna get to, or 550. We're gonna get to like 700. So, and that combined is 1800. So easily 2 hours. So I think I'll just make this super chill, super duper chill. So all we need to focus on is I was actually waiting. It got a little later than I wanted to for starting these 19s, but I wanted to wait for the reset here of this big party. And we have been boosting up the hammer so it can keep running for almost 40 hours on everything while we prioritize doing the capital. Um, so that's the main stuff that will be running. And I queued, no, there. Now we have 42 hours to remake everything. So let's start the timer, shall we? Um, but we need a lot of stuff gone, but let's just work on it individually. Um, we're gonna be taking down Town Hall. And then we'll be working on this. And we'll be taking down the trade office. It is a necessity, otherwise we have to remove a mill or bakery, and we don't want to lower our production. Again, we're going to remake all these warehouses that we're building now into other buildings again. Um, but we need 240k in capacity on the granaries, so we have to leave 3 of them. So 15 has to go. That's why we didn't up it to 20. So I should actually just be quick about these things. We have no time to waste now. And welcome to the stream, my dudes. We got 4 people in here, even though it's daytime and you should be working. Unless you're Americans, then it's okay, but then it's getting late. Very late. Yeah. How bad can you be, huh? NB. But we don't have enough tools on account, so we need people from the server to help us out. So now we just want to get to those magical 12 warehouses. So So getting this up, then I'll see how we can do the best distribution. We have 4 towns. Because I was worried when we were removing that trade office, we really need to be close by to be able to ship every 5 minutes. But that we might not even have to do anymore. We have been preparing tons for this moment. So now 1, 2, 3. 3 granaries have to go. So we can build the rest. TR201. We're gonna set up trade routes to. I'll remove that. We're only gonna set them to the primary 4 towns. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All have been prepped with granaries, granary, tons of granaries. So I'll set trade routes out into all of this and then route it back into the capital, which means we can get an NPC rate of. We NPC in all of them every 2 hours probably. But it would be 3 hours here in the beginning, so I need to distribute the trade routes decently well. So we'll see how I manage to do that. We could calculate that a little bit. So every 5 minutes, need to ship 700,000 out. So that's 60,000 each 5 minutes. That means 3 deliveries per supporter every hour. So pretty much every second hour on these 02, 03, 04. So I think I'll just do that distribution. So 60k each 5 minutes. And yeah, we'll just shuffle that through when we set up all the trade routes. And they're so close by, so the return time should be fine. Right now we removed the trade office, which means we have 3,600 in capacity. 3,600 times 20. That's 72 each 5 minutes. With all of them. That's not good, is it? So they return within 2 minutes. They return within 5 minutes on the exact time. So that's not very good. That means we might ship a trade every time we send to 04. So that is what this little distance makes of difference instead of taking this one. That annoys me. Well, we could set everything up and then again it's just one delivery every 5 minutes. That might be quirky. Because that's manual work, Envy. Don't want to do manual work. We just want to make everything smooth now. But I think I'll just set it up with those 5 minutes interval, and then we'll see if some of it doesn't get shuffled right. So let's get back to work. Need granary gone. Hmm. And then we can just take the next one. Well, the clicking game. Yeah. Might be missing a few resources to finish it, but let's take down that last granary. And then we're at 240. And why do we want 240? Well, because they cost 200k in crop. But some stuff done. Yeah. Okay. And it'll still be a little while until we can settle. Do we have settlers ready, by the way? No, doesn't look like it. I'm actually remembering to build settlers this time. That's pretty amazing, guys. And this needs to be built up. We should kind of... Nah. Let's finish this. A lot of the clay was burned. Let's do it like that. Hey Pete, welcome back. And yeah, progress. Just getting it up. Almost done. Then we can start working on fields. Oh, oops. And we can just wait for that to bang up. And yeah, let's finish that. Oh, you're playing on another account? Another server? Or did you start late? Or... But yeah, coming out of BP, gotta do some work. Oh, the glass server. Good stuff. Well, I wish you luck. Hey, Dutch North. Yeah, it's a game that's been around for a long time, but people don't really stream it. People don't really. People just make small accounts. Thanks for following. We've been playing this for, yeah, 16 years or something like that. So we're just kind of showing how you can build a big account and even learn how to play again, or as a new guy, even without playing with that much gold. But we're just showing what you're capable of doing, and showing the whole progression of the account. I got all my videos on from this server. We've been playing the last 18 days. There's a little brush up video for every day. You can find that on my YouTube channel or here on Twitch. But they're slowly getting deleted here on Twitch. So migrating everything slow and steady to the YouTube channel. Gonna build some guides, build some content, and right now, today, we're just trying to get 19s before Arties. They are in like 14, 13 days. So, back on track, right? We gotta fix the account because I want to set trade routes to all these 4 towns. Because now we only have 240 in capacity, and the cab is going a little wild. So we need to ship out everything. And it's a good working channel. I work, you guys work. It's a dream. And yeah, it's definitely okay, Pete. So let's see. I made these cows, so that was overall. I can just do that summary to 1800, right? So, and we produce up to 700k an hour on the capital when it's completed. And what we really want is just for it to keep feeding dev towns, all of them, and we'll be making more and more of them. So we can, but again, we calculated each 5 minutes 60k out, right? So to make it super simple for ourselves, we'll do create new trade routes 201, and we agreed on 60. 50 was enough for now, each 5 minutes, but we're going to be building up the field, so we just want to compensate for that. And again, we're moving everything out at these specific times. So we want to know at, okay, there's 2 minutes more until it ships out, then we can NPC and build a field, and it'll make it a little simpler. Instead of delivering at that specific time, then it'll be shuffling the times around and we don't really know when it's shipping out precisely. But we're going to do one delivery, 05, it's to 01. So gonna save that. Gonna switch to 02 and say 5 minute. We're gonna go 3, 10. And then the 04 that we don't really know is gonna mess with us, but we can always rework these trade routes, right? So, boom. And then we just go back to the shuffle. 20. 25. 03. 30. 04. 35. 01. 40. 02. 45. 03. 50. Oh, 50. 04. 55. So hopefully this will push everything in a decent manner, and move everything out. But again, the travel time here to 2.5 minutes, and then 2.5 minutes back, that might interrupt our timer. So we can kind of check that in at 20 past. Yeah, at 20 past we can check, did it deliver and reset to 02 in time. That's in pretty much 15 minutes. I'll just set a timer for that. And hey Sven, good morning. Yeah, we've been slacking, man. Super slacking. Like, we're countryside, we can do what we want. Just chilling. So I should start considering maybe do NPCs and just ship resources to the capital. Again, it's just, it can hold a lot now. And I just wanted to remake all parties and make sure everything is running. Like, I can't extend these. Cab is pushing. Spawn is doing its own thing, so I could reset this one. So let's do that. And then ship everything to capital. Again, just only want to push the resources these days. Dim, dim, dim. Nah, Dutch North, I'm also slowing it down for myself, which is just me trying to not fuck up. And at the same time, I don't regularly do 19s, but people wanted it. The people on the account wanted it. And the people who do it usually are sick or occupied or, doing other stuff in general. And so here I am trying to make it work. And I'm just setting up a grid that can provide only an NPC of every 2 hours. And I should kind of set up trade routes going back to the capital. Um, is there any more parties I want to... Like, I could redo these parties anytime I want to. Like, I should just wait for more resources and a later NPC. I just really want to put it on the first level 19 field. So we feel like there's some traction going, right? I think I'm also gonna set up trade routes everywhere to the capital, and then people can delete them if they don't want them. uh, because we're just doing fields, and I only want to set resources. These will get, what is it? 60, 120, 180k resources per hour. So we kind of need to move that out every hour. So, and to get out as much spread offline time as possible. So we can do 30 of each resources every 30 minutes. In these, they will provide that to the capital. And we deliver it at that. Not enough merchants, really? Ah, yeah, they're without trade-offs. So I need to do these every 15 minutes. I guess that also provides a better flow into the capital. It's just a little bit more work than I anticipated. And then we do the whole reload to get all the stuff back here. Same setup, same principle. And reload. And like again, the account is going to be running like this. So the more prep work we can do now, the easier it is for everybody for the next 35 hours. And then we kind of have the normal supporters with 60k in production. The amount of resources shipped doesn't matter that much. We can also do it manually, but I think overall it's going to be nicer just running like this. Going to cap. Let's see. Well, we can just do the same, honestly. Yeah, why not? And then we'll see how it runs. And then 45, ship to Newtown, reload. Fixing the automation. And 45. And again, from these towns further out, it's good to have that delivery time being sent at the each 15-minute interval, because then they're also going to come in spread out into the capital as the game progresses. We have 8 minutes until we need to check if our trade routes away from cap works. Otherwise, we need to rework them, right, guys? So, but now, entire account, all supporters have every 15 minutes resources going to cap. That means each like, look at this capacity. Even though some of them are croppers, it's above 12 hours, right? So each 12 hours pretty much I can NPC one of these, and then it just ships resources to the capital continuously. These every 2 hours, and then again we just need to NPC into a cap field every now and then when we've started banking up enough. So now it's just actually doing it and then working a little bit on it, and otherwise just chilling. So that's kind of what I wanted to show here in the first video. There's gonna be another one later on in the day. I'm still here, and we'll just be chilling here with you guys for an hour or so, and then I'll start thinking about heading out. And then Nick is kind of alive, so I convinced him to. It's my duel, one of them. He's been sick, but he'll help out while I get a massage. Enjoying life, enjoying the holiday, and then I'll take it when I'm back again. And then hopefully I'll also have some reports to show you guys in not that distant future, at least before I leave. I think we have some stuff running, yeah. So maybe in an hour, 1.5. Let's see what happens. And at the same time, a little later, we can start settling a new town and build that up. I'm not really entirely sure where to go, but I think I'll just take this one. Just a nice standard 446 town. I can take this one. Close to cap. It's easy. So chilling with that. At least all crop is getting pushed out continuously for now, but I think the problem arose here at 20, right? No, here at 15. So if we don't push it out here at 20 when they return, then we have an issue. Possibly. Otherwise, we have to NPC a little in the cap. Maybe it's natural because 60k. So that's 4-hour NPC rate if those 60k gets to accumulate all the time. So, but it might also be more because the O4 gets hit 3 times an hour. So that might mean we need to randomly NPC the capital every hour. Um, but that might also be okay because what does the cap fields cost? Yeah, let's take a look at easy the overall cost, and we have an overall production of like 1 million an hour. Um, so it takes us 2.5 hours to accumulate to a field, which is pretty much equal to our NPC rate in the supporters. I wonder how many, yeah, not that many resource deliveries got triggered this time. There'll be more next time. But O4 got that delivery now. Again, also right now we're shipping out more crop than necessary each delivery due to us having a lower production than those 700k an hour. So everything might just even out pretty well. I am I'm convinced it'll be fine. So again, we just NPC here at some point. And again, hammer's just running, doing its own thing. So we can maybe start going a little wild in 2 days' time, and we'll have some more hammer. Got some decent defense in the spawn. Haven't lost anything really recently. Oh, and then we had a timer going off, which means in 1 minute we will know if this one gets pushed. Yes, Nick, welcome to the stream, my man. And yeah, let's get them 19s. You will get to work in an hour. Then you can sit here and do all the work. But we'll know if I fucked up the trade routes in 30 seconds. And even if I did, I'm just gonna leave them as they are now. Otherwise, we can increase the output amount to. Yeah, no, it's actually fine. Do they still get triggered even though there's not enough merchants? Yep, they didn't get triggered. No, wait. No, they got triggered. Sent 46. So this might be just fine. Yeah. Well, it's hard to keep a distance to your girlfriend. Honestly, Nick. So she has nothing to be mad about. But okay, I actually expected this to be a lot worse in regards to prepping for these 19s, but I think this will be a-okay and pretty chill. So Nick, what I did, I pushed everything out of the capital to these primary 4 defender towns. So we have to NPC them every 2 hours. And these bad boys we have to NPC every 12 hours. And what I've done in all of the supporters is creating trade routes, sending each 15 minutes with just enough resources to push that to capital. And the same here for every 15 minutes interval in the dev towns. But with this amount, we're not going to be able to push that from the supporters really. Just only when we do the first NPC. I could have lowered the amount, I must say, in all the supporters, but I think we just really need that resource to the capital. They will be landing at different intervals because I set the send time to be each 15 minutes, so the landing time here in the cap will be spread out. So yeah, looks like this, right? So some of them, the close ones, will have fairly the same time. That will be the dev towns, but everything else will land at different timings. So should be able to control that fairly easily and avoid overflow. And again, we have full coverage. Village 15, yeah, but the village 15 we can just push from the capital if we want, and otherwise just slow sim it through the day. So I'm not worried about that or the production in general. Each field will take us 2.5 hours to complete. So again, with the calculations from some days ago, times 15, right? So 37.5 hour, and that's pretty much why our hammer queue is fully at 38 hours on everything. So it is chillin' time. I'm just trade routing and I don't wanna play right now. So good stuff, getting that up. Oh no, people working outside my apartment. Let's see what happens on the server. Okay. Yeah, okay. So we can't really sim anywhere on the account now. Not with this madness I've created. So everything should look like this for the rest of the day, to be honest. For the next 1.5 day. Um, so just gonna be super chill, really. Now we can see the trade routes kicking in. It's sad seeing those horses just chilling. I don't know if that's cost effective, but we need to do something, right, guys? You know, you can't win. People conquer stuff, and So even micro farming is scary sometimes. And the cap gets getting zeroed in regards to crop, so things are good. How can I keep up sharing our password all the time? I don't know. I just tried to open this to create a note, and then I had put that, of course, in my notes and shared that earlier, and then I never deleted it. And then, sometimes when I open new programs, they open in this main window, and not my secret window. So stuff just happens, man. But it's all good. 20s when we've had storage. Of course I have. Of course I have, Nick. Um, those settlers should be ready in time. Mm, is this a reset? Yes, that's a reset. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and we're missing 10k culture points. But again, guys, we lost rank 1. Never getting that back. Not while we're building 19s. Production is fine. Defensive is fine. And again, culture points just catching up. I streamed it for 5 seconds and I don't think anybody noticed but me. So, and there were only like 2 viewers. So, and I deleted the video and just started a new stream. So no, we can reuse it someday. But yes, it's a very personal password for us. Making up new and exciting passwords is that's not how you do passwords, right? Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. So how long until 13:34? Yeah, an hour or so until some action. Again, 3 deliveries for each dev town with 60k each minute, so they get 180 each hour. So it should be easily manageable. Again, there are 20-minute intervals between each delivery, so every time they get fairly close to overflowing here with just NPC, and then it all goes to cap. Slow and steady. Trade route madness. So it's 960, and so actually when we just bang up and get enough, it's just, yeah, it's the easiest NPC in each field because this is gonna be drained all the time. It's never gonna get above 160, and we needed 200k of resources, and that's easily adjustable in 710k. That's 200k of each capacity, overflow capacity, and 50k here. And otherwise, we'll just take some crop from one of the dev towns and push into the capital, and then easy field. So I think this is as automated and chill we can possibly make it. Yeah, well, Pete, I was not like So, have you guys checked that I shared the password? Look at it. No, I was just oh, I'm shutting up. I'm closing down the stream, and then we can get back in 5 minutes when I had changed the password. Yeah, good fun, good fun. But yeah, everything to 0. Slow and steady, that's coming down. So we're just gonna keep spawn going. Um, do, 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 do. Yeah, we just sent the lists not long ago, right? But yeah, there's the top 10. I don't think anything's changed since yesterday, not in regards to attackers. Maybe this, but I don't know what's going on out there. People don't tell me nothing. But all that work, I think I deserve a little walk-in break. We are in chill mode, guys. I hope you're doing great out there on your day-to-day jobs and kicking ass, while I can enjoy some holidaying. You have to take account in 1 hour, Nick. Just so I can rub it in. Oh yeah. I'm sorry for being so quiet, guys, but I am chilling. Oh, and we are back in action. And there's nothing to do on account. Like, nothing to NPC yet. So, again, just in an hour or so, we can NPC the dev towns. And depending on how fast we want to be able to push the capital, we will increase stuff. Yeah, some of these trade routes don't give anything right now, right? But that's because they're drained and all their resources are only in crop. So, and yeah, definitely. 400 CP you should always try and get on day 3. Or is it day 4 it drops? I can't remember. But it is a very high necessity in your early game development. Um, and Ben X, welcome to the chat, my man. What happened with your teammates' attack on you got? Um, I had something earlier that we have some defense running to currently, but it's just landing decently in time, so it'll be an hour or so before that lands. Um, I'm not sure if I can stick around to it actually. Otherwise, I can show it again later. I'm doing a 2-part stream today, just because I got time, and again, I just wanted to show the whole configuration of the setup for our 19 plants here. I'll be running for the next 30 hours. So yeah, Pete, if you want to continue settling and progressing fast early game with a new town, you need those 400 CP. They are so massive in the early game when you can trigger that. But otherwise, I kind of hate these quests. There's nothing to gain from them. Like the first 3, you kind of automatically always get, but the reward, like, contribute 10,000 resources to an alliance bonus, and then I get 20,000 resources, but I have to win an auction and spend gold. I'm like, I don't care. It's so little. There's no benefit to it. Tasks, however, is what you want, and then the CP reward for 100. Otherwise, I don't care about the hundreds at all throughout the entire game. Maybe the hero XP on the first time it's available, or second time it's available. Like then it's like, yeah, I could do 100, get 400 CP, get a half a level or whatever it is, and yeah, it's fine. But after that, it's just not worth the work. In case you suddenly, oh, I have to build 60 cavalry and 60 infantry, and then that'll cost you a ton of resources just to get something. It's it's not even return of investment wise at many points in the game. It can barely cover the cost for building some units. Um, oh, I should. I have 5 minutes. I'll set up some trades. Not that there's that much getting picked right now. I think I'll just set up some wood. Is there any building? No, hospitals are queuing. I'll finish those, and then we can just queue that waterworks level 15. bonus to 20 just for the CP. Otherwise, in the end, gonna get that tournament square up a bit. 12 is a tad low. Should be at 15. And will be 19 at some point. Yeah. Yeah, Pete, of course, if you can, you should finish them. But when we're talking early game development, like, you should not be focusing on this. It'll just mess up your other build order. But yes, if you can, take it. But again, I wish the rewards were scalable throughout the game, or somehow more deliverable at some points. At some points, they're just a waste of time to do. And I get on, and duels haven't taken any of them. It's like, okay, I'll remove it just to get that stupid red circle away, or however it's highlighted. um, and again, I think this is fairly easily manageable as things come in. Yeah, just waiting for that NPC cycle. And again, cab is not overflowing at all, so this is pretty good, guys. This was a good setup. Hmm. But yeah, otherwise not that much to show. That grave guy keeps buying those scrolls, I think. They're there, right? Not right now. But again, don't really care about the hero. Hero is doing great regarding attributes. Yeah, fully stacked on off points, fighting strength, and resources, and then we're just slowly working on that dev point. We should also convert him. We do have books, so he is running for some def action. It's probably going to be a shitty wall, so all the power that we can get. Um, yep. Again, I'm not in a rush with these 19s, so we're just gonna save as much gold as we can, just NPCing as late as possible. Off bonus helps a little for hitting Oasis, yeah, but right now our hero is running for def action, so want to scale him around. Um, and even early game when hitting Oasis, off bonus does not apply much damage. Also, like when it's at 20%, sure, it provides some more impact, but at the lower levels, it's not worth it. So if you just want resources and scalable hero, just having fighting strength and then otherwise resources, you push up fighting strength, then you push resources, then you push off bonus, and then def bonus, and then use a book to convert if you ever need to be in defense or in defensive action, because otherwise you're just going to be raiding Oasis all the time. But no, I did the math and 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 I ran away screaming when I realized how little the off bonus actually made a difference. Because do you want what's that 12, 13,000 an hour, or do you want, I don't know, 4 more animal hits worth uh worth I don't know, not even 1,000 resources 2 times an hour, depending on your travel time with the hero. No, 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 no. You just want the resource production. And it's not even because the off bonus is going to help you scale the hero any faster. It's not happening. Um, he just hits 2 times an hour, maybe, depending on travel time. And then he gets as much kills than he can, as well as XP. And then you just sim on the side. And then you'll get him reset on the health. Yeah, 0.2% of 8k, right? Yeah, it's nothing. Again, at 20% and or when you just get to 10%, but then again, it's not even worth it because then the resources have scaled so much that they produce so much. So you would always want the fighting strength and then resources. Let's see. Well, we're getting up there, slow and steady. O2 was like I cannot just want to NPC all at once, so we don't get into different flows of when are we about to overflow, because it's the same amount of resources being pushed mainly, right? So just want to make everything super manageable. Um, oh, yeah, and these are low because we NPC'd them, right? Otherwise, the rest is just slowly. But you can see now everything is close to zero. Trade routes every 15 minutes. Oh my god. I see we also had a lot more iron in some places, so it's not that evened out. So, but it'll work. Oh, is that the hospital? No, culture point. Oh, culture point reward. XP 500. Holy moly. Could I actually? He's going to a fight, so he needs to have 100%. Unless we want him to die, so he returns faster. But nah, his travel time was decent. So, but let's see if we can reset his health. We're missing how much? 389. Oh no. Oh no, guys. And we're not going to be able to settle in time, and oh well, that might cost us a few ointments. And that, if he dies, it might not even be worth it. Hmm. This is not even close. Not even close. Not really close, but no, no, not close at all. 50. But that's two, and that would require a lot of simming. Um, but again, we have a fair amount of ointments. It will cost us 66 ointments. Eh. What kind of... it's small spurs. I haven't really gotten used to the new interface, but again, the stuff you have on the hero, the items, uh, they don't mean as much as they did before when you were tracking heroes and they're traveling. and people changing weapons and stuff like that, you don't really look that much at it anymore. Of course, it's important. You shouldn't really change weapons while you're in offensive actions, but the XP and the hero don't matter anymore. Otherwise, that was a great tool for analyzing incomings early on. Hmm. Oh, we're gonna fight a what? A Roman hammer? No, no. Sorry, that's another report. um. Hmm. I should. Nah, we should just sim that stuff, guys. Oh four. Oh no, then I mess up my crop trade routes. Uh, how do we? Okay, we can just. It seems a tad low in 04. I'm wondering if some trade routes are missing out, or it's just because we NPC'd there earlier to build stuff. Um, yeah, we deactivated overview of incoming and outgoing resource deliveries. And I don't really want to put that back on. But again, we're not overflowing or stacking up crop at all. But where have we sent to now? Nowhere. Ah, it's because it already returned, I presume. 55 is to 04. So 60 going to 04 plus 100k. Yeah, yeah, no overflow at all. And then we can just do some light golden. So Pete, did you do a two-party opening or one party? One party? That was still the first. Well, I think one party is faster than two party. Um, I just don't have much experience working with it. Um, but good job, my man. Did you go countryside or center? Oh yeah, I forgot it was a GOS server. So, and Glorious Sparta servers are regionals, so you just settle into a region or within the region that you're in. Have they even nerfed or buffed the Spartan units yet in any way? Don't have a cropper yet, need to wait for a region. Okay, so you just settled, yeah, some supporter in your own region. That means that there haven't been many people registering so far, right? Because usually a region gets opened when people spawn into the map, right? It's quiet. Well, yeah. It wasn't that exciting when I was playing the beta either. Like, they know how to kill the hype. It's a little weird. So, did we land everything? Yeah. Let's see how much stuff we can get done here in 2 minutes. Don't really want to push that up. This stuff is giving decent pop and like, wait a second, was this even worth it? 389. Yes, it is. Oh, we're gonna hit both of them. We got 30 seconds left, guys. Then we lose all the resources. Or some of them at least. Oh, wait. We triggered. Boom. Now Hero is ready for the fight. So he won't accidentally die. Now all the units have to die before he dies, pretty much. So, did we even have a bucket? Yeah, we had one. But yeah, looking good. I think there's still half an hour until I have to go, and then a little more for that report. But hopefully I can do report and oh. So I see this guy received a ban, but I see his capital also went down, I presume. Yeah, maybe fighting some of these Huna players. Again, I think he lost his hammer on this guy's capital. Hitting that. We saw that report. But apparently, yeah, maybe he's just talking smack to people, and then he got a warning or a ban for trash talking or whatever. Mhm. Uh, and then we have one of the mods in the international server being like, this guy left Poi Alliance or something, and then, do you have a plan to survive? And he's just trying to be nice and kind, and then like, why do you want to know my surviving plans? Just small talking, right? You know, just trying to help the community. We don't want help. We just want to die in peace, okay? All right, all right, Pete. I love this guy. Like, I think you're a spy for Poipest, and he's like, no, I'm just, I'm just a mod, community manager, just doing my job. So yeah, we're just back to looking at the landscape, not really doing anything. How much resources do we have on account right now? All saturated in the cap. Ah, Thomas gave up. It was like, okay, I was just trying to small talk. Okay. Click them raid lists. Let's grow bigger. Did you also get the update this morning? If you do combat simulation and then apply loss, does the hero health disappear for you? What do you mean? The health disappears in the calculation, or do I just lose all my health on the hero in game, or I have been fooled to do stupid things that triggers bugs in this game. I don't know if you guys remember this bug. I will never ever click this button ever again. It just converts it back to the old overview of how numbers on buildings look. I don't know why they kept it. This is so nice and shows the progression and but yeah, if you click this one time, you know, it triggered and then it wouldn't reset to this view again. Then you ran with the old school stuff, and that was a bug that lasted for weeks because nobody cared to really fix it. So I don't lose health on a hero, right, Pete? Like, can I do a simulation without fucking myself over now? Now it just empties the field. Okay. Hang on, I can test that. Um, if I can find an Oasis. So simulate raid. Just clearing everything. Saying hero has 100. And then we apply losses. And yeah. Oh my god. How can you break this? What have they done to the server that causes this to malfunction? I am so happy that it's not affecting my early game. Jesus Christ. But again, that is why you have Curl for simulating the same combat simulations. But again, sitting here and changing to nature and then applying all those. Okay, we're running T5 right now. And then you have to sit and manipulate the troop amounts all the time. And remember to set the correct strengths and so forth. So it's very nice using the in-game build one. But yeah. But yeah, that's a stupid malfunction to have. Help me. Oh. I'll report an account issue. All my duels are dying. And a nice little subject for this bug, which is mm, hero health null behavior during simulation. Hey. Hey. Combat simulator is broken. Health pool of hero resets to a value of nothing uh, when you click apply losses. 1. Go to the simulator. Go to map and find an oasis. places and select simulate rate. Run the simulation. 4, click apply losses. 5, see that the hero is without health at all. Please fix, guys. Very important tool in the game. Hey Fizzy, welcome to the stream. I'm just teaching people how to do bug reports. Like, always try and make a simple explanation for the support guy that receives your request and apply an easy reproducible scenario that they can just test and run in the game world simulator, and then they can validate that the bug is actually in the game, and then they can push it to development. That is what you want. So, yeah. Moving on. We're working on 19s, Fizzy. Slow and steady, getting that stuff up. I reworked the entire capital with 12 warehouses now, running without trade office or town hall. Parties are still running though. So we have a timer here. Yeah, 240, but I set up the entire account to run on trade routes. So each 5 minutes, we're pushing 60k resources to each of these 4 towns. And all supporters run with an interval of 15 minutes, delivering this amount to the capital. That goes for all these, but also for all of these. So right now we're just in chill mode, and as you can see, there's no resources really in all the supporters. This one I NPC'd not long ago. So it can push a little to cap, but otherwise everything is just being planed down and pushed to the capital, and then we have to NPC that in some hours. Still missing 1.2 mil. But that's mainly because I haven't NPC'd out any of the crop in all our granaries. So as soon as I do that, we push a lot harder to the capital. I think I'll do these in a little bit. Again, they're up to 73%. And when that is pushed in and we've got the first field over, I might just NPC all of these. And then we start filling up the capital once again. But kind of depends on how much we want to sit an NPC, because there's not much real reason to do it. Again, we would like the production sooner to get these fields up. Again, they give like 10k each or something. Yeah, 10k each. So we want them, but meh. Don't have to stress it. Otherwise, spawn is doing fine. No real trades though. I feel somebody out there is harassing us with better quality bits. I see different players from our own alliance. Would anybody ever pick these trades? Like he's offering 1500 clay for 1950 crop. I mean for more amount of clay. Like nobody would ever pick this. Who is this guy? Well, he's trying. He's trying, guys. Yeah, I'm thinking Fizzy can handle 19s. That is, Fizzy loves Simon. So let's push all this work on him. And but see, Fizzy, we queued hammer. We queued hammer for you. Look, it's running. 30 plus hours on everything, but we also, it's not only catapults, it's also some rams, you know. It's good stuff. Mm. I guess I don't have a report to show you guys. Uh, because I do have a hammer that landed. Let's, like this one. Landed on one of our mates, Lonely Colgate. I'm not sure did he benefit from it. No. No. Wait, what? Ah, it's down here. 1155. Okay. 100 to 31. Ah, and then he got sniped. 11:55:30. Uh, yeah, okay, so 1 second insert time. Then you get owned, boy. Ain't happening. So, okay, this is way more mellow than I thought it would be. I was stressing so much about it, but this is easily doable. Um, Very chill setup. And hey, Sylvan, well, just we have enough resources on account to build the first one, but I just haven't NPC'd in all the granaries yet. Trade routes are just pushing to cap, so I think I'll NPC the Death Town soon. Um, Before I leave. Oh damn! I need to leave in like within 10-20 minutes. Oh, yep, fighting a good fight. Um, so things are just super chill. Um, Not much to show. Did you already get off work, or are you just having a little break at the office? No, it's not lunchtime. But I like that you're sneaking in here. Misha. Oh yeah, everybody's at work except for Nick. He's still dying. And yeah, I have holidays, so enjoying life, enjoying a little bit of Travian, and staying updated on the work Slack. You know, good to see people working. We had a event being cancelled though due to people being sick and stuff, and we got one of those environmental representatives because the company is growing. So good stuff. Oh, that was just Travian receiving my ticket. Yeah, question from NB said. So what's up, man? What's on your mind? Well, that was a interesting question, NB. If you use catapults on your own villages to demo stuff, you can do that to lower your gold usage. That was also the go-to style to remove buildings on your account before they made the teardown function. So you could just pay for it and demolish completely. So the question is, if you add the hero to those catapults and send them on yourself, do they run faster? And I would say yes. Because standard to Confederacy members and pennant equipment cannot be changed while your hero is a reinforcement. Yeah, plus 30 speed between own villages. So yes, yes, I'm 99% sure that would actually stack. Or they have written this because it's not reinforcing between own villages. It's just a standard travel time. So, oh yeah. Thanks, Sylvan. But for me, it would be logical, the way that it's written. But again, there's a lot of stuff in this game that's not really. I wish I could test it, but I can't really help you out right now. Um, we could run it in the simulator, I guess. I'm not sure if that's applicable to the simulator, because pennant. Eh. Well, it looks like it's applicable. At least they'd want to calculate in the speed and change. But again, there's nothing here that specifies, yes, I am running on myself. But again, yeah, just try and send us as attack NB. Yeah, well, yeah, either way, it's not described correctly, and that's the problem about this game and the entire support and help center. It's like there's 20% of the information that you need because there's a lot of smaller aspects and twists and turns that needs to get explained. Um, but who has time for that? It's a lot of work. Eh, I'm heading out the door very soon, so I think I'll just make stuff easy for Nick. Then he can put on a field in a bit. Yeah, and this is already running. So that should fill up the capital within an hour or two. And how's the testing going, NB? Some sim in there. Oh, Heroes and Satellite. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm not waiting for that then. We will, I'll be a question answered in a few hours when I'm back. Or later this evening. There's not really that much to show on the account, right, guys? I think I'll check in later for like a night stream just to show the progression and how far we've gotten. But you kind of get the idea what's going on right now, and nothing's really gonna change except from us pushing into to that capital. And yeah, keep me updated in the Bear channel. Sounds good, man. Um, And yeah, so nothing's going on. Just pushing 19th to the capital. We're going to be doing that for 30 hours plus. Uh, and then we can start talking about what we were going to do with all these resources. But surprise, surprise, it's unit time. It's Waterworks level 15, maybe 20s. I don't know. Let's see what we want to do. But yeah, until then, have fun out there, have fun at work, have fun living life, and until next time, bye bye.